What's good? It's your boy Sneed, and today we have some more gameplay from Weekend League. We didn't even get close to top 100. We didn't play half the games. We didn't have time. So unfortunately, we couldn't get top 100, but starting next month, hopefully I free up some time. Hopefully I get it done. If you haven't, subscribe, like. If we hit a goal, I'll open up a bundle. Easy as that. Enjoy.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Bo will have the first down and a little extra. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Toss play to Jackson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 25 yards. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Lockett the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down, Vic. And the Raiders have got him. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Michael Vick. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On third down, Vic. And Steve Smith hauls it in. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. First down and more for Jackson. And finally down at the 32-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Vic now. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets it down to the 32. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Vic to throw on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20.
Is that it?
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position. Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence. No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He'll buy some time right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Caught left side, Hopkins. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick, he lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on 4th? You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense. But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules, and he did to the tune of 6 points. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it? And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down throw coming for Vick. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time. On the ground, this is Jackson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it with Jackson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll run on first down. Jackson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They run again with Jackson. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now here's Vick. They set up the screen to Bo. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Vick operating on first down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Steve Smith, 39 yards. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now Jackson. And he's got room. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 71 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Lockett the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Jackson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. He's back to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Vick. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. On play action, Vick. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.